All right, kind of tricky differentiating absolute value. I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm going to kind of visualize it. And I want to point out that 3x plus 1 the absolute value of that is really going to just equal 3x plus 1, provided 3x plus 1 is greater than or equal to 0. And that means x is greater than or equal to, and again, 3x plus 1 greater than or equal to 0, that would be minus 1/3, right? And then it's going to equal the opposite of that, which would be minus 3x minus 1, the opposite, if the x is below minus 1/3. So something interesting happens at minus 1/3. So let's write this down. F of x is equal to, well, let's write this down. 12x plus 3x plus 1. And that's if x is greater than or equal to minus 1/3. What is it going to equal to? If it's below the 1/3, minus 1/3, it's going to equal 12x minus 3x minus 1. And that's if x is less than minus 1/3. I'm going to clean it up a tiny little bit. F of x equals, well, 15x plus 1, x greater than or equal to minus 1/3. And then it's going to be, let's see, 9x minus 1 if x is less than minus 1/3. All right, now granted, you might say, I don't even know what this thing looks like. Well, I do know something happens at minus 1/3. So I'm going to put this down over here, minus 1/3. So when I'm above minus 1/3, it's that line. And that line, you know what, I shouldn't have put parentheses on that. I want to put the point down. That line is going to be, let's see, minus 5 plus 1, which is minus 4. And it's got a slope of 15. It's a pretty steep line, looking like this over here. I think you get the idea. It goes on. It's a steep line, slope of 15. Now, at minus 1/3, if I plug that in, I still get minus 4, but now the slope is going to be slope of 9. So it's going to be less steep, something like this over here. Now, granted, I'm not saying it's a perfect picture, but the bottom line is this is the only critical point because the slope from the left and right don't agree, all right? So in other words, your roof is undefined there. So the critical point is going to be minus 1/3, comma, I already computed that, minus 4. This is the critical point. All right, let's take a look at the K. You know, you may want to graph it. We just did that. I'd say it's a great looking picture. But something happens at, minus 1/3. They did say that. Sharp corner. This is a sharp corner over here, by the way. The slope to the right is 15. The slope to the left is 9. The slope to the left is 9. I did state that. The slope to the right is 15. You should note in the graph there's a sharp corner there. I'll keep saying that. Critical point is over here. I did evaluate it, and that's the critical point over here. You don't have to evaluate it. You could write down minus 1/3 and then f of minus 1/3 if you prefer. All right, thank you.